Hello everyone, I greet you in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Silas and I'm here with Grace, and today guys we have a very interesting video to react to, and this one says that world leaders respond to Quran burning. I believe that we're going to learn from some of the things they are going to say so that we can desist from doing some certain things that will end up offending our maker. So if today happens to be the first time of you checking out my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So guys, before we get on to the video, I'm a theologian and I make this video not to discredit anyone's religion. This is basically for educational purposes, and I believe that at the end of this video we all are going to learn from this. So let's get on to this video and check this out.
Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, said, "It is sacred for Muslims and must be, and it is sacred for other confessions." We know that in other countries they act differently and don't respect the religious feelings of people. They also say it's not a crime in our country. It's a crime. The Turkish president also responded with the following: "I want it to be known that we will never yield to the politics or provocation or politics of threat. We will show our reaction in the strongest possible terms until a determined victory against terrorist organizations and Islamophobia is achieved. We will eventually teach the arrogant Westerners that insulting the sacred symbols of Muslims is not freedom of thought."
First of all, it is a heinous act to disrespect any scriptures of religion, because Allah ordered us as Muslims not to insult the idols they worship, if that would lead for them to insult Allah Himself. So it is a despicable act to do. Nevertheless, how many copies of the Quran do we have? Hundreds of millions, if not billions. What happens if we have a damaged copy of the Quran? How do we honor it? In order to get rid of it, we either shred it beyond recognition or burn it. So we ourselves consider burning the Quran honoring it. Of course, this disbeliever, this kafir, is doing it to insult the Quran. He's doing it to humiliate the Muslims and provoke them. If you listen to what he's doing and start marches and protests and burning shops and attacking the police force, you're falling into his trap and you're playing his game and you're achieving his objectives. Rather, turn the table in his head. Don't do anything. Just say that this is despicable, this is a heinous act, this is a sign of being primitive and uncivilized. Full stop. Are we angered by it? Definitely. But there's nothing more Islamically you can do.
فبالباطل يؤمنون وبنعمة الله يكفرون ومن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا أو كذب بالحق لما جاءه أليس في جهنم مثوى للكافرين والذين جاهدوا فينا لنهدينهم سبلنا وإن الله لمع المحسنين.
Well, that's a very interesting video, of course, watching some of the world leaders responding to the burning of the Quran, which has become a norm in this very dispensation. We could hear it in a sense happening here and there in Norway, for instance, Denmark, and most of the European countries. Of course, you have seen them, you understand, burning the Quran. But then when you listen to what the respondent was saying, you understand, concerning the burning of the Quran, is saying that they can burn it only if maybe probably there's maybe a mistake, maybe probably in the publication of the Quran. So they will just gather it and burn it, which is different from somebody burning it in the name of trying to mock their religion. And that's why you see the Turkish President Erdogan was talking about it, that you understand they will not tolerate, you understand, anyone, you understand, who will burn the Quran. Of course there will be consequences. But then when you see what Vladimir Putin was saying is, as for them, it's not a problem. And the reason is, you can look at it this way, because Russia is actually a Christian country, right? They are this Orthodox, so they have to defend, you understand, their own religion, and that's why they may not necessarily see it, you understand, as a problem or not. But then I just feels like, to whether you're a Christian or you are a Muslim, there's a need for us to respect each other's religion, because when you look at it, you understand, most nations, of course, they kind of recognize or allow the worship of either for the Christianity or for the Islam. So immediately we begin to take laws, you understand, into our hands, and they will begin to act, you understand, in some way that we are not supposed to. Then you see, at that point in time, we could end up, you understand, provoking the other religion. And that's why, you understand, you are supposed to actually show respect, you understand, to the religion, because you can't be able to say that, like, for over billions of people, for instance, will be getting it wrong. Because if you look at it, like, let's say the number of Christianity, you understand, in the world, they are all reading what, in billions, same thing, you understand, with Islam, right? And then all those ones, and if you look at it, in a sense, critically, you realize that all of them, in a sense, are still calling for the worship of one God. That's just, you understand, the reality of it. It was at the tail of it, after the coming of Jesus Christ, then that's when that brings about this polarization of the religion, and then people start to believe it, in a sense, differently. And that's why you see the Jews, you understand, now differs, you understand, from the Christians, and then the Muslim, you understand, per se, you understand, differs from both the Christianity and also the Jews. So many reasons, you understand, that makes people feels like, oh, our religion is right. But then the truth about it is that you can never, you understand, get it right, whether, you understand, your religion is the right one or the wrong one. It is only God, you understand, who knows. And then we are going to know about all these things, you understand, at the judgment day. Because one interesting part about all this religion is all of them believe, you understand, in one God, and then all of them believe, you understand, in judgment day. They all believe that, you understand, we will be judged, and our judge, you understand, will depend on what, you understand, you do here on this very earth, will determine, you understand, to whether you'll be making it to paradise or not. But then the polarization of it, of course, comes about, in a sense, the birth of Jesus Christ. That's where, in a sense, it brings all these divisions, because of why, how it was being reported, and how some people, in a sense, take it, and how some people, in a sense, religion take it, in a sense, as dirty, you understand. So that brings about all those things. And then some of the religion, like the Jews, for instance, still expect, you understand, the coming of Jesus Christ. So it has, in a sense, different people that have their own different belief, you understand, to who Jesus Christ, you understand, means. To the Muslim, he's a prophet, and to the Jews, he has not come yet, he is yet to come. And to the Christian, he has come, and then he is God, or shall I say equal, you understand, to God the Father. So different people have different reasons to understand on how they look at, understand, Jesus Christ. So let's hear from you, Nancy, concerning some of the responses of the world leaders to the burning of the Quran.
Well, very interesting video, but my own opinion to my own response to this video is that I don't think it's a good thing burning the Quran, and it to only cause problem or to make them angry. but I feel that the best way to this is to allow the religion to be, even if you don't believe in them or refuse to preach to them. I think the best way is to pray for them, or you just allow them to be if you don't believe in their religion. But if you feel that the religion is not from God, or you don't like it, or you want to convert them, I think the first thing is to you living right, and some of them will see you and know that the God you serve or the religion you are into is manifesting through you. They can be able to convert, and it's only God, despite this, by His Spirit, that can convince and convert a man or a person. So I think the best way is just to allow them to be and pray for them. That's it. If you cannot join them, you can just be in your own religion. And that is just my opinion.
Okay, all right. So guys, this is the end of our video. If you like our reaction, you should like, share, and subscribe. And your thoughts and opinion are all welcome at the comment section regarding some of their responses. And then if you have any video you also want me to react to, just drop it at the comment section. I'll try my best and then also react to them. So you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.